Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Small Brain SMP. The story so far. The SMP started like many others, with a few people just playing a game. Pretty much everyone started at spawn and built shops or bunkers. I spent 3 days on a shop, and it was beautiful. I was prepared to become the richest and most powerful shop merchant on the SMP. Until one day my shop was burnt to the ground, leaving me with nothing but some cobblestone and wood. When my shop was burned down, I decided to leave. To leave spawn forever. I traveled for over 1,000 blocks. Eventually I stumbled across some land. My own place to thrive, I thought. It took many days, but after some hard work and lots of coal, I made my stone brick castle. I built a mine, a nice house, and a farm to start off with. Eventually, my base was no longer secret. Many people started to find my base. First was Sugary, a good friend, yet a thief and a merchant. He built a shop on his first day on finding me. As more people showed up, the more the castle began to fill with new builds. A hotel, 3 statues, and a whole new nation. A time I consider the golden ages, where everyone built and never fought. But every good thing must come to an end. Eventually, CEO discovered the end portal. He brought it up to me a couple of days later, telling me now is the time, while the castle is still united. I agreed, and we set a day to begin the fight for the end. Me, CEO, Mr. Piggy, and Daniel Duke all hopped in that portal. We easily defeated the Ender Dragon, and set our eyes on the End City for elytras and shulker boxes. After a while of looking around, Daniel told me to jump off, and if you eat a chorus fruit, you'll spawn back on the end area. I trusted him as he was a very close ally and he knew I had all my stuff on me. So I jumped and lost everything. Back at spawn, I teamed with a new player named McDonald Alex. Me and Alex both went straight to work, getting wood and iron and rebuilding a shop as a base. Our plans were to take over the SMP. We even allowed Sugary to join while he was in prison. Although we were outcasts, we were still paired to fight. Eventually, CEO decided he wanted to help the rebellion and became an informant, giving us supplies and reconning Dandelier's base. After a few weeks of planning and preparing the rebellion base for battle, Dandelier Duke destroyed Mr. Piggy's base, and Mr. Piggy decided to join the rebellion to defeat Dandelier Duke. After a while, we got word from CEO saying that he destroyed and killed Dandelier Duke. The next day, he then placed signs saying he was going to start a war with us. As CEO was the most powerful person on the SMP, we decided to flee. Me and Alex burned everything we couldn't take and moved north into the mountains, leaving Mr. Piggy behind. While traveling through the mountains, we gathered as much resources as we could. From logs to coal, eventually we discovered a jungle. I got lost in the jungle and just decided I would live there. I first built a base in the trees, covering it with leaves to make sure it couldn't be seen. CEO later told me that it was a miscommunication and that we read the signs wrong. He said he meant that war was likely coming for us. Not from him, though. He then decided to come join us, bringing his riches along. He built a beautiful bunker. I followed suit, making a bunker for me and Alex. We then built an area to enchant, and a farm so we could eat. We even recruited 3 new members to come and join us. Then, I also made a graveyard to honor those we lost. But a new problem had arisen. A man named Noah built a clan. The rebellion already knew lots about him. He once stole from us, not only once, but twice. The first time was building supplies. The second was one of our members, Sugary, recruiting him even though he was already part of the rebellion. We had strong evidence that Noah had plans to destroy our base. It was something of a surprise to me as we had a truce. So I created a meeting room where the now newly named jungle survivors could meet and discuss problems that had to be taken care of. We all met there and discussed Noah's clan. Him being short one man, as Sugary was recently banned, and how now was our time to attack. We discussed certain plans to take Noah down, such as raiding, blowing up his base, killing him, and imprisoning him. We settled with raiding and blowing up his base. We still needed some supplies, so we also decided to raid the castle. Once we raided the castle, we then went to Noah's base, where we stole, then blew up his entire base. We also griefed the outside to demoralize him from ever building another clan and attempting to attack us. We found his plans to attack us, confirming our suspicions. We headed back to base, where we discussed the future and decided to burn the plans to make sure that only this circle knows what happened. We now were the only nation left, leaving many graves, enjoyed history and trade. The meeting table is now used to hold our grip on the SMP, owning the jungle survivors, CO owning the castle, Nico, and several other places. The small brain SMP was now at peace. For now. Ladies and gentlemen, for the people that are watching this while it's premiering, and for the people that are watching this while it was just a video, I want to say thank you and like a huge shout out to everyone that helped me in the music and all of that. I urge everyone to not leave yet. If you're still here, if you're still watching, I urge you to watch the credits of this video, because it genuinely, like, it's only gonna be a minute long, but I want to show the people that did the music. And if you enjoyed like the soundtracks, I think I did 6 different kinds, and they're gonna be in the description of below, obviously. And overall, I'm just very proud of this. I'm actually kind of getting emotional to be finally showing you guys this. But if you guys enjoyed the music, if you enjoyed how some of the people that are acting were doing, please watch the credits. Just, I honestly, I urge you to watch the credits for the sake of just honoring how much these guys helped. Like, this video would not be possible without the help of CO, without the help of Noah, without the help of AJ, without the help of Matt, without the help of everyone that was there, because they honestly played a huge role on making this even a good video. Like, imagine I did this video all on my own. It wouldn't be good. So I'm so glad that they helped out. I'm so glad they came. I'm so glad they pulled through. They genuinely did. So please watch it and enjoy the rest of this music. But yeah, bye guys.